I used to say that the only thing that could hear my screams was the paper and pens. You know, growing up just a very isolated child, very eccentric, very esoteric. It was just really, it was literally just me around a whole bunch of people. And nobody could really get me and understand me. And so writing was my refuge, and that was my escape. And that's why I wrote. And as far as my inspiration, you know, the only thing I know how to be is a black girl poet. And so anybody who is black or is a girl or is a poet, you know, in some ways I just readily identify with them. I've watched lives dissipate at a blink of a soul clap. Soul claps keep the beat as we watch sleep permanently creep up on loved ones. We live life having fun, laughing all the day long, but only strong survive is what they say. And the meek shall inherit the earth is what they say. In the weak, but they just get walked over. The ones who are sober remember. The drunk ones that wake up until after lunch. Such is life is what they say when they spend the next 4 days claiming I will live life right about a fifth night. They're back in the drunken stupor from which they were conceived. Mama don't believe it's genetic. This kinetic wave is not copacetic. Let it be known that we ain't got much time to play games. Leaves you unsure of your fate. Shake the dust from your feet and walk. Don't talk unless you're willing to listen. Don't speak unless wisdom pours from your lyrics. Don't think unless a thought is there. And don't give if you don't care, because we ain't got much time. Keep your orbicularis orange closed and open the orbicularis oculi. Don't be checking your metalis to have your pursuers wide open. There is little to no time for grieving, hoping, or coping. Got a headache? Get some Motrin. Keep your conscience this gold and a platinum, leaving people unable to fathom the value of your peace of mind. Find that you are not like any other kind, living life so sublime if you let it. Respect it and check it is what I say. When people don't believe in the creative process is nonsense. To know that we will walk this earth and perish, praying for heaven without paying homage to 7 key things. For 1, believe in your dreams. For 2, live your days like your last. For 3, search for eternal beauty. And for 4, don't let true love pass. For 5 and 6, realize that we ain't got much time and answer your own questions instead of asking why. For 7, realize that 8 never comes. Don't run from your destiny. Be who you got to be, because time is ticking.
Introduce yourself, I suppose. You know, your name, your stage name.
Okay. Alright, so my name is Zion Vinay. I'm an artist, a poet, an activist from the city of Cleveland. I'm awesome. And
she said, what don't you do?
What don't I do? I do not tap dance. I do not crochet, but I do knit. I make earrings. This is earrings from my line. It's called Strange Fruit. And I do a lot of custom work that way. I'm the coach for the Cleveland Brave New Voices team at Cleveland Playhouse. The name of the program is Slam U. I go into schools and teach about diversity through the Diversity Center in Northeast Ohio. And we work to eliminate bigotry, bias, and racism through advocacy and education. Other than that, I am just an all-around ally for all people in need. I love to smile, I love to dance, and I love to eat. And that is really me in a nutshell. And I'm an auntie. I'm a proud auntie. I have no children. And I'm single, right? No, I'm just kidding.
You say something about this being the 10th year doing this?
Oh yes, this is 2011 marks the 10th year of me being a performance poet and writer.
I had just turned 17. I might not have even been 17 when I snuck into my first bar to slam downtown on West 6. I don't even remember the name.
What you think about doing that?
When I snuck into my first bar to go and do poetry, and I did it because I needed that space, and I had nowhere else to go where there were people around me who could cultivate me as a young writer. And now with programs like Slam U and Brave New Voices and You Speak, there is a space where we can focus on young people and really function from a youth-centered pedagogy, which is a blessing, which is why I do this work, because I didn't have anybody sewing into me as an artist when I was that age, and so I had to step into adult venues so I could get that artistic cultivation that I needed. And so now that there is a space, I want to make sure that all young people know that they can have a voice and that they can see the whole world doing the things that they love to do. And so that's what I do. I like to smile.
You just supposed to be piece without thinking about what piece you're going to do.
Just to say I write. I dream of prose, composing line after line, time after time. I find that rhymes just find me before I know I'm writing poetry. A poet to poetry, a love to a lover. I am all of the above. There isn't one without the other. I choose to write just to get by, just to get high off of letters into words, adverbs, inverbs, persons, places, and things. If I could sing, I would be a lyricist. I'm a wordsmith, nailing words to conjunction. Punctuation is only to slow me down. I frown upon the poets who compose for the love of the artificial vessel called a venue. When the ink, pen, and paper is what I lost my virginity to, not the mic. So please, let's get it right. I made love for the first time when my words turned to rhymes and stanzas gave me the will to embrace this life. A wordsmith, a lyricist, and I am a poet. Is it that hard to understand?